Okay, blueberry lemon tart. I use about half a cup of sugar. You can use a quarter cup, just depends on how sweet you want it. Okay. Then I use about 3/4 cup of blueberries. Put those in there. I'm gonna cook it all together. And then the lemons, I use about maybe one and a half. Always wash your blueberries. I always save my seeds from my fruits. Anything that I can grow, I definitely save the seeds. But I use the lemon juice, and then of course I try to pull some of the lemons out, the pulp. But I use about 1 1/2 lemon. Fresh lemon. You can use lemon juice if you want to. But then I go back and I use, like I said, I use the pulp in it too. And I try to get as much of the juice out as I possibly can. See, I missed 3 seeds so far. That's okay though, because this is going to be delicious. Okay. I also make my crust from scratch. So, if you don't have pastry knives, you can use 2 butter knives for making the crust. This makes a pie crust, and you can put a little bit of sugar in it if you want a sweet crust. The more butter you use, you don't want your crust to be too oily. So I use about 6 tablespoons of butter or margarine. Either one is fine. Excuse me. Hey, Mr. Jeff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 tablespoons of butter. Homemade pie crust. Alright, so once you got your butter, make sure it's soft. You get you some all-purpose flour, not self-rising. And for your flour, depending on how many crusts you're going to make, I'm only going to use about a cup. I don't use a measuring cup. I kind of just eyeball it. I'm 43. I've been cooking for a really long time, so I can kind of eyeball it. Alright, all-purpose flour. Remember that. Alright, so then you take 2 butter knives, or pastry knife, and you just cut into the butter. See, I need one of these things. See? Hang on. There we go. Can you see it? And you're going to cut into it, and that's what my sauce looks like so far. This is horrible. I can't even, it's hard to record when you're doing it. Alright, so, but you just cut the butter. Cut. Hey, maybe I should stick y'all over here. Can you see? That's gonna fall down. I don't know how the hell to get it to stay up. Alright, but you just cut until your butter and your flour almost looks like a cornmeal. And you just cut. And it takes a while. Hey, Jordan, come hold my phone so these people can see how to cut their butter. I'm making homemade pie crust. Pick up my phone and show them what I'm doing.
Let's see here.
I don't know how to do it.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, I gotta
Play with it.
Man, you a whole chef over here, man.
Huh?
So you a whole chef.
Yeah, I'm making homemade pie crust to go with our blueberry lemon tarts.
Absolutely.
I just can't ever do the camera myself, or else I would do it.
What you got here?
That is the blueberry lemon stuff that we're going to pour
Into the pie?
into our mini pie shells.
Alright. And then what have you got over here?
That's our dinner.
And some pasta.
Yeah, it's like Alfredo with vegetables and stuff.
Absolutely.
This is gonna be so yummy. We're gonna be fat. Alright, so after you cut your butter and your flour together, it'll look like this. And I like buttery crust. And it comes out a lot flakier and softer. It's gonna be oh so yummy. Alright, so then we need a big spoon ice cold water. Really, it's better if you put your water in the freezer. Don't let it freeze. Just it's got to be super, super duper cold. One, 2, 3 tablespoons of water. Fork. Oh, we'll just use our spoon.
Mama's a chef.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever think about going to culinary school?
I didn't have to.
Fair enough.
Alright. Alright, so once you get your pie crust done, if it's a little sticky, take your flour. Now we're going to roll and make us a pie crust.
Alright. Make sure you get all the flour on it.
You just need your dough. I have no kitchen space, as you can see. I used to have kitchen space. Used to. Then I moved out here, and I got shit. And I have a nice house. Okay, now we're going to roll it out. You can either do one big tart or a bunch of little tarts. I usually do small ones.
You got some cookie cutters?
No, I don't have cookie cutters. I wish I did. You're just going to shape it up in there. No.
How long you been cooking?
Since I was 6. So I'm 43. It's a long time.
It's 37 years.
Yeah.
You say you're 43, right?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we got our little pie crust in there. Like I said, they ain't gonna be pretty.
Hey, Chef, did you take my plate or did you? And throw
Put some flour in the
You put a
blueberries.
little bit of flour in your mixture. And always get it hot because if you put it in there before, or if it's cold, it'll lump up. Cornstarch is really good too. Cornstarch doesn't. Oh, ow! That was hot. Ooh, that tastes good. Okay, so now we're gonna get our sauce to thicken up into a jelly. And like I said, I eyeball everything. I don't know measurements.
And the people that say my boss said yeah, they said yeah. I'll go with him.
It's almost like making a gravy.
Mm-hmm.
If you've ever made a gravy.
I have not made a gravy. Some more flour.
Mm-hmm. That should be enough. And one of these days I'm going to have a good kitchen and I can actually do it all right and good cameras maybe.
We call it Karen's Cooking Show.
Actually, I cook with cannabis.
Cook with cannabis?
Uh-huh. Cannabis Karen is my nickname.
You make edibles and
Yes,
shit?
I do.
Absolutely.
A lot. Tea, coffee, vodka. Yeah.
Vodka?
Yeah.
Is there anything to drink?
I got some tea. You're gonna have to hold on a minute. I'm trying to
Oh,
cook.
we will try to get some.
I'm the neighborhood convenience store.
Hmm?
I'm the neighborhood convenience
Yeah.
store.
This little girl, yeah. How you just put these up there? I know.
You stop.
Who are these
You
two?
stop it. Huh?
That's
I'm here, Coach. I got I feel me.
It will stick, so you have to constantly stir it.
Gotcha.
I like mine just a little bit thicker, so we're gonna add
So a little more flour.
a little more flour. Just to get it to thicken up a little bit more. Go, Bill, Bill.
Now what are we doing here?
I am putting the filling in the shells.
Okay.
You don't fill them all the way up. I hope I made enough for 6.
Yeah. So after you do this, are you gonna wrap them all up?
I bake them. Nope, you leave them open like this,
Okay.
and you bake them in the oven,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll become like a gel, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
a filling gel.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
Absolutely.
Perfect for 6.
Looking good.
Look at that. And didn't use a measuring cup 1. Ta-da! All right. So I got my oven preheated to about 350. Slide them puppies on in there and wait. And the tarts are done. Golden brown crust, yummy, yummy jelly. Go ahead, Jordan, try it. No, you gotta tell me if it's good.
Yeah, Jordan, tell her if it's good.
Hey, y'all ain't on that weed?
Jordan!
Tell me if it's good.
Jordan, tell her it's good. No, I did that. Come on.
Now, Escobar's going to try it. Let's see what the middle looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Is it sweet?
Good, yes.
Good?
I could use a little more sugar, but yeah.
Well, I'm diabetic, so I can't use a whole lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I tell
But
everybody,
other than that, it's great.
how's the crust?
The crust is perfect.
Okay, good deal.
Very crusty.
I'm happy. All right, Mr. Jeff,
Oh, no, don't put me on camera.
taste your tart and
Okay.
give me your
What they
review.
want? Tartan.
I call it a tart, a blueberry lemon
Okay,
tart.
Let me make sure it don't stick to the top. All right,
You just take a bite and tell me how you like it.
Oh, good. Oh, good, delicious. Before I put it down.
Good?
Yeah.
Will you be my cake cook on that?
Oh shit, no way she said it. No way she said it. Hold on. No way. I told you.
That turned out delicious.